What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It is Stressman here, and today we are playing Black Ops 3. Also, I'll be answering some questions that have yet to be answered. So, first and foremost, you can't start a silent Stressman video without saying that it's been a while. And it truly has. It has truly been quite some time since I've been on here. I have a really good answer for that. That's one of the first ones I'll answer, and I've been really busy. Like, for someone that is like in summer break right now, like, I've just been completely busy. I've had to, granted, I have a really great job. I'm busy going to work. I'm busy packing, because that was actually another question I was going to answer, but, my family is moving, but for those that watch that are in town where I'm at, do not fret. We're moving actually more towards town. So we're not leaving the area like we did last time. We're just moving to a better place because this one we're at right now is just really not panned out. The owner, and us, like, we see different ways. I now make a car payment. I have my own phone bill now, and so I've been worrying about, managing all that stuff. Also, let's see. I know this is new. Oh, yep. I knew that was happening. But, and I'm also having to do community service hours for, my lord, a scholarship I have for college. So that's all gonna affect my time on here. I really won't be back on YouTube for probably until July, maybe. So around that month, around July, I'll probably be back more frequently, because I won't have to worry about the hours, because the deadline's July 1st. So I'm gonna have to get everything done this month. There's I can't prolong it anymore. I really need to get it done. So I'll be worrying about that this month and everything. My personal life, outside of that, it's been going really great. I'm really not gonna go further into that, but I'll just say it's been really awesome. So, and let's see. I'm trying to think of some other questions that have been asked, in real life. Like, I haven't been asked like on Twitter or something, because I'm not that big on Twitter or anything. But I am on there if you guys want to follow me. It's tstressman50. You can ask me anything you want to. I'll try to get back to you. I'm not that big on I don't really get on that much, and I really sucked that match. I would the equivalent of a retarded fish. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, I literally don't even know where I was at that game. But anyways, another question I was asked not long ago was what happened to MGC. There's really no other way to put this, but it's like on a hiatus. All the members, including myself, we haven't verbally stated this, but um, we really haven't been able to get together a lot. Um, and from here on out, I don't think it's just going to be feasible. Um, the only other way I see this ever being, picked back up is with a new set of people. Um, and that's not to say that we're um how should we say this? Not we're not um hmm we're not having conflicts. It's just that the fact that we're all busy, I should say. Um, we definitely have to get um other people to run it. Uh, my, I mean, I would be willing to run it. For a while there, I did actually run it myself. Because I was asked by a Ryan, or Metroid as you know him, and Gobi. I was asked to do that, and it really didn't feel right. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I just felt like it was missing, and we're just each and every one of us were really going different routes than we thought we were. Gobi is going into the Navy. Ryan's focusing on school, things of that nature. So yeah. But it would definitely take some time uh, to relaunch that. If it were to be that. I know I keep saying like 500 million times. I guess that's one bad habit I have when I'm talking, and I'm trying to learn, trying to keep my train of thought is trying to, cope with it by saying I say it quite a bit, so it's actually kind of hard to say right now. So I'm just gonna let it loose, because there's no way I can keep trying to force myself not to say So here it goes. We definitely would have to consider some people. I would have to contact everyone and see if we were agreeing on the people that we would have to take over for the time being, if we ever were to go back to that. But we love it. We still love the channel. It's not like something that we just hated doing. We actually enjoyed it. We have actually a lot of fond moments. We still talk about the potato, the capture card that we all went in and bought to record the gameplay. Because back then we really didn't have, on 360 there was no capturing of gameplay. As of like right now, I'm using Twitch to record it. And then you can watch the live stream, like I've stated multiple times, and then you just save the broadcast and transfer to YouTube, and that's what I've been doing since they've put Twitch on here. So, but yeah, the potato, that really poor quality capture card. I think it was a Roxio. It wasn't even the HD version. It was just the standard. Like, it was awful. But it actually got us through it on some things. I recall when we first got it, it actually worked properly, but after time, it something happened to where it got off track. That's why if you look at it now, like any of the like later videos, when you watch any modern gaming community video, it speeds up after it's like I think it's the video is all, yeah, I think it's either the video or the audio. I can't remember. I haven't watched one of our videos in a while. But when I'll look for it, but it's one of the two. There's no doubt about it. I mean, it has to be one of them. But the way I'm thinking, I think it's the video that's faster than the audio, because that makes sense. So when the video cuts off, that's it. The audio that was recorded after, or should have been synced up, was just completely off. And I think Ryan had it when it done that, but it wasn't Ryan's fault. It just automatically did that. I don't know why. We've yet to like actually figure that out. Just talking to ourselves. And we thought about saving up for another one, but it never happened. So but yeah, we have to consider it if we did do that. I'm trying to think of anything else that I've been asked. When my next cooking with Stressman video would be. That one, I really made those videos just for the fun of it, because I do enjoy to cook food. But when I made that, I think I got home from school, and I just done a story time. I think it was the third one, and then I did a video with it right immediately after that. And I mean, I had nothing to eat at the house. I don't think at the time I had football, so I think that was the time right after football ended. That's when I started making those videos. Sorry about my voice. It's been going in and out. I don't know. I think it's allergies have been acting up, so that it just keeps going in. And so usually around this time my voice gets deeper, but then it will crack a lot. So just disregard my squeaky voice if it appears. So crap, I can't remember what I was talking about now. Oh yes, the videos. Yeah, I just made them for the fun of it, because I really wanted to make a video, and I thought, that if you guys have watched iDubbbz or Max Mofo or Filthy Frank, they make these videos where they like make cake. See, and it's like disgusting cake. Well, I thought the audio they used for I think it's it may be vomit cake. I don't know. If you haven't seen it, I don't encourage you to watch it, because if you got a weak stomach, you're definitely not gonna be able to do it, because these guys are legit. They do about anything, and I mean, they got some nads to do it. There's no way I would, but they are. I really like watching all of them. They're really funny guys. But I thought it would be really funny to do like an actual cooking show, but kind of, make it a little bit funnier. But yeah, that's why I did those videos. And my next one would, I mean, if I did do it, it had to be in the right circumstance. I'd have to actually make the food, and I don't intend to make another like redo the same food, because it'd just be boring and stupid. So I may do it with like a guest star next time, someone that wants to do it. I know my friend Wig. If you've watched my videos, my storytime videos, you've seen Wig. I think it was in the third. I think it was the third one. I think that was the video right after, or right before the cooking video. But he said he's wanted to be in one and everything. So yeah, I would definitely consider it. But yeah, that it would have to be the right timing. So another question I was asked is, do I still eat Hardee's? No, I don't eat Hardee's anymore. Hardee's in Elizabeth, and I'm not gonna discredit like Hardee's itself, but in Elizabeth, and where I got it, it was a very disgusting place. It's got a lot of health code stuff. I'm surprised it's still open. But yeah, it's just an awful place. Honestly, I feel bad for anyone that actually has a conscience or a conscience and a soul that works there, if it's possible. Um, because they're just awful people, and they're very, you know, they're unclean. So no, I know I don't work there. I mean, I don't eat there anymore. Also for the fact that every other time I got that sandwich, the tasty chicken sandwich, the middle was always cold. I mean, it never failed. It was always the second time. So if it got it warm one time, the second time was never going to be that. And the reason I kept eating them I think I ate 4 of them. And the reason I did that was because the first time it was cold. I didn't expect it, I was like, maybe it was just a fluke. And then after that, I went to eat it again, and it was warm. I didn't tell them, the first time it was cold, it wasn't that cold, but the second time it was cooked like normal, and then the fourth time, it was extremely cold. The woman gave me my food back, but she made it, and she was very like rude and everything, and it was one of the managers. She acted like she was, she was not professional whatsoever. But the woman that we had talked to, the actual store manager, she was very nice, very understanding. Told me I could get my food for free anytime. Well, not anytime, but that time. And she really was sorry for my experience or anything. But yeah, I think the last time I went there was right after let's see, I think it was right after I got my first job of senior year, which I left to go to UPS after it. So it was the supermarket job I got, the second one. And I wanted to get food before work. And Chick-fil-A and Zaxby's were like packed, so I decided to go there. But I wasn't going to get the charboiled chicken sandwich. I was just going to get like chicken tenders, because usually whenever people get it there, it's usually cooked. So, and when I went by there, I sat at the drive-through for a good 10 minutes, and no one was talking to me. I'm surprised I didn't leave by then, but I had like 2.5 hours to get ready for work. So I sat there, and not a soul answered me. And so I politely said, "Hello, is anyone there?" Well, when I did, the voice that came over back was very rude. And if I'm going to be honest with you, this is what it sounded like. So, "Hello, may I help you?" And I said, yes, ma'am. Can I have a chicken strips or anything? And she goes, oh, will that be in the meal or just chicken strips? And I go, uh, I would like the meal, ma'am. And she goes, oh, well, what would you like to drink with that? So I politely said I would like a Dr. Pepper. Well, I guess this woman did not hear me, or the mic cut out, which I understand, and she didn't, recall my message. I don't know what's going on right now, to be honest with you. I think it's reconnecting. I hope, but anyways, yeah. So after that, uh, uh, she comes back over and she says hello, and I said yes, ma'am. Can I have Dr. Pepper to drink? And she's like, you don't have to be sassy with me, and all, and start cussing me out over the mic, say, all this other stuff. And I got, I was so pissed off that moment. I was like, listen, I have to go to work. I mean, you don't have to act like some redneck baboon in thinking Hardee's. Who do you think you are? Like, honestly, you're talking to me bad. You're working at Hardee's, possibly the worst food chain in that area, that town. I mean, like, seriously, you're gonna talk to me like that? I mean, that's ridiculous. Especially if you work in anything with customer service, which I have worked in. I know it's hard on people. Um, I mean, honestly, it's possibly the hardest thing to do is to deal with people that are, agitated through the day. And I understand the people that work there get agitated from the people that do that. But there is just no call for doing that to people. There really isn't. And so I sped off. I didn't do anything. I didn't email it because, I mean, what was the point? Obviously, the time that I got the undercooked sandwiches was not brought to corporate or anything. So what's the point? Probably will be shut down soon, to be honest with you. That rarely gets any people to go through, and it's just, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So no, if that answers any questions, I have not ate a tasty chicken sandwich in a year or so. Um, but yeah, uh, I know that's a little heartbreaking, but I probably would eat it in a different, like, town, but definitely not here. Uh, and let's see if I can't think of anything else that possibly could be answered. Hmm, I can't think of anything else. Maybe I'll make another video on. I know this was a very long video. Uh, but it was stuff that I think people would want to hear. So yeah, I'll try to make another video before I start the moving process and everything, and get my internet cut back on over there and everything. So yeah, I'll definitely try to get that done. So I just like to thank you guys for watching this video. Uh, I'm sorry I haven't been here in a while, and hope this was entertaining a little bit. I hope that you got some of the answers you guys have been asking me. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. This has been Stressman, aka Pepto. Used to be Sarge. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.